I mean, what more do you want in your taco? Meat, a little bit of salad, and some killer hot sauce. Now, for some reason, if you're a weird person, you actually don't like tacos, you can just eat the steak by itself. Hi, I'm Schuey, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make these tasty flank steak tacos. They are quick, easy, and full of flavour. So just sit back, grab a drink or two, and let's get into it. Obviously, we're going to need some flank steak for these tacos, and I picked up around 1 kilogram from Gippsland Premium Meats. So all we need to do is trim off any of the excess fat. Now, don't go too crazy, that's more than good enough for what we're cooking today. Now, just make sure your knife is sharp for this job, it makes it so much easier. To flavour this steak, we're going to need to make up a marinade, and what we're going to start with is 3 tablespoons of olive oil and put that into a bowl. Also adding in 2 cloves of diced up garlic, a teaspoon of kosher salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper, the juice of 1 lime and the juice of half a orange.
Are you sure?
I am. Now we're just going to mix that up a little bit, and we're just going to add the steak to a Ziploc bag, and we're going to pop in the marinade as well. Seal it up most of the way, squeeze out most of the air, lock it all up, and mix it all up. Make sure all that steak is covered by the marinade. And we can just pop this in the fridge for a couple of hours. Now 2 hours in the fridge is fine, but what you could easily do is make this marinade up and marinate the steak in the morning and cook it later that day. Today I'm going to be using my Weber Go Anywhere, or GA as they're known, as I want to be cooking at a high direct heat. So I'll fill a chimney starter up 3/4 of the way with lump charcoal, and once that's fully ashed over, I will dump that into the GA, and using a pair of tongs I'll just spread it out so it's nice and even. I'll put the grill in place, and I'll make sure the bottom vents are wide open just so we get as much oxygen through that charcoal as we can. And I'm just going to give the grill a couple of minutes to warm up. Now this would be a great time to subscribe to the channel, and while you're there, hit that bell button. That bell button is going to allow you to be notified every time I drop bits of charcoal on the ground and burn my feet. So it's time to get our flank steak on the grill. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Now we just want to keep flipping this flank steak every minute or so. Look at that. Now I just want to keep checking the internal temp of these steaks every time I flip them. What we're after is an internal temp of 57 degrees Celsius internally before we take them off the grill. Woohoo! Look at that, that is perfect. Now don't forget to rest your steak for 10 minutes before slicing into it. Today I'm cooking with a high direct heat, and this cook took no more than 15 minutes all up. Or for those of you who like to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Did you know Schueys Barbecue has an Instagram account?
Yes.
Good. While the steak is resting, we can toast up some corn tortillas straight on the grill, give them a quick flip, and then we can get them off. How good do they look? Now you don't have to toast your tortillas, I just prefer to. But while you're doing it, don't forget, check your tongs. All right, it's time to cut up our steak. Now remembering we need to cut it across the grain, that way we'll get a more tender bite. So with a sharp knife, we're just going to slice down and through our steak. That smells absolutely incredible. And so we're just going to add some steak to each tortilla. And then it's just a matter of adding your favourite toppings. Today I'm going with a little bit of diced tomato and some finely diced red onion, and a sauce I made up with some kewpie mayo and my favourite hot sauce, which just happens to be Mama Melisse at the moment. Now these seriously are that good, they should be illegal. As always, cheers for watching.